loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Check. Watch 54. It's just me and you.
Throwing his lock on. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
43-yard line.
Incompletion as a result.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
He was brought down at the 13.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Lock. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14. Buccaneers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
1-yard gain. First down, Tampa Bay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff to Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
26 mark, 26 mark. Back and reload. 26 mark, 26 mark. Let's put that team on the box.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but it's still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw on 3rd down. Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
5-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He completes it to Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He's checking. Crash. 61. Matchbox, right.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball out of the backfield.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Brady. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback there to make the play defensively.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. picked off by Obi Melifonwu.
This is my move,
He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score, Broncos 28, Buccaneers nothing. Brandon McManus.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tight end's right. Even. 4th down. Hold 50. Check nickel. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Looking downfield for Godwin. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 30.
2nd and 11.
Check 24. Swiss. You're out.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The 2nd-year man Locke to the rookie Judy for a Bronco 1st.
9-yard line.
Locke now on 1st down. This is the tight end fan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike, 45. Hey, here I come.
Locke working out of the gun. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yep. Let's get that ball right here. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Not today, bro.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Check hot, hot. 72.
Brady going to go on 4th down. He's got Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Right, 80. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Max 22, Max 22.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Brady got to have this one. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. 45, Mike, 45. I'm going to run you over. I'm 80 weapon. 80 weapon. Run.
Here's Locke to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback, and in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
I know people see Phillip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball out of the backfield and move the sticks.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. And here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Don't be scared of it. 49. Gone. Check 49. Check 13.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A pretty big third down mistake right there.
No doubt about it, and everyone's going to be upset. But they have to get out of this now and go ahead and play. They could have someone come at them in a big way on the next down.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Check 26, John Dog. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal. They didn't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Like 22 is coming. 22's coming.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And this is caught at the 8. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Brendan McManus.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Fournette on the toss to the right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Earl Thomas. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Like 22, he's got grip.
One final try now for Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Today's final score.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Broncos, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.